The Imo State branch of the Labour Party raised concerns on Saturday that the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) was obstructing their legal team from obtaining the certified true copy of documents used in the recent governorship election. The party claimed that Inec was intentionally stalling the process to impede their plans of contesting the election outcome. The party's spokesperson for the election, Chiwikem Diala, issued a statement urging Inec chairman Mahmood Yakubu to intervene and request Inec resident electoral commissioner Sylvia Agu to release the certified true copy to the legal team of the Labour Party candidate Nathan Achonu. The statement read in part, "Our notice has been drawn to mischievous plans by Imo State Inec under Prof. Sylvia Agu to deny our legal team access to certified true copies of documents used for the November 11th governorship election in Imo State as required by law." This is after an official request has been made by our solicitors to the State Inec office, duly acknowledged and received on November 15, 2023. It is important at this stage to alert the national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission and the security agencies of these devious delay tactics, which may be to further deny our party and candidate of the Labour Party in the November 11th election justice. The party emphasized the urgency of the situation and demanded that Inec take immediate action. It added, "We only hope that this delay is not a decoy by Imo State Inec and agents of the APC-led government to perfect their rigging by tampering with sensitive materials at the Inec office. This strategy to deny the people of Imo State the opportunity to have a leader of their choice will not work, as we call on Inec to do the needful and stop taking Imolites for granted. While we wait for Inec to speedily do the needful, we further assure the caretaker governor in Imo State to enjoy his certificate of return only for a moment, as he will soon return it to the rightful owner." In another development, the PDP has warned the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) and other stakeholders against manipulating Saturday's governorship election in Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo State. The National Publicity Secretary of PDP, Honorable Debo Ologunagba, said the party will not stand by and watch the elections manipulated. Ologunagba further warned that it will not accept results that are not consistent with the will of the people. He decried that less than 4 days to the election, the Inec chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, has not redeployed Prof. Sylvia Agu, the state resident electoral commissioner, despite the widespread outcry. The party had charged the Inec chairman to emulate the Inspector General of Police, who redeployed the Imo State Commissioner of Police after public outcry. The party said information available to us indicates that Inec had held several meetings on the Imo election, that the preponderance of opinion in Inec was that it was imperative that Professor Sylvia Agu should be redeployed in order to maintain the integrity and neutrality of Inec. Looking at the development in Imo State, you can see that the Inec rec in that state, the resident electoral commissioner, Sylvia Agu, has been declared as someone that has no integrity and neutrality. And when you look at the elections that transpired in Imo State, looking at the widespread violence and apathy and also manipulations as reported on other platforms, you can see that Inec is being complicit at this point in time. This is similar to what happened with the Labour Party, PDP, at the presidential election petition tribunal, where Inec deliberately frustrated the efforts of the lawyers, the legal team, to the opposition parties, that's the PDP and Labour Party, to get information from them, certificates, and also other documents that will help them in fostering their case at the courts. And at the end of the day, the Supreme Court kept mum, and they just had to play to the gallery. Now it is also happening in Imo State. What would be the fate of an average Nigerian voter, especially in Imo State, when these things repeat itself? Does Inec expect Nigerians to tell them what to do, their responsibilities as an independent agency? If you are going to show yourself to be neutral, why don't you give these opposition parties the document while frustrating their efforts? That means you are showing that you're partial. And I don't know how come Inec allowed this Professor Agu, Sylvia Agu, to continue as the Inec rec, if not for the fact that they give excuses in order to put him there to rig the election for them. It's unfortunate in this country that we are in this mess at this point in time. And I believe there's a time revolution is going to come. And those that are involved that we have identified at this point in time will never go scot-free. Those that have bastardized democracy, those that have destroyed our institutions can never go free. How do you expect people to trust the process whereby it is evident and very clear that you are frustrating the process? A voter will want to go and vote in a polling unit and he will be stopped from voting. Evidences are being showed by people, but Inec itself will just put itself in a position whereby it's deaf, it cannot see some of these things that are happening, and will claim that you have to bring evidence, when by you are discouraging these opposition parties to carry evidence, to get evidence from you that they can present in court. It is disheartening when Nigerians hear this. It is going to pile up anger and also frustration in the process. There will be a time whereby Nigerians will be pushed to the wall, and it will be enough is enough for these guys. Mahmood Yakubu would go down in history as one of the most corrupt INEC chairman, and also Hope Uzodinma, one of the worst governors in Imo State, because if you don't win the hearts of the people, how do you govern? If a president does not win the heart of the people, you cannot govern. There won't be development. You can only use decrees and also force the police, the army, to pilot your policies and activities. But in the real sense, when the people are not on your side, you cannot govern. That is why you find that Nigeria is in the position it is today. People are not in terms with the current government. The economy is going down, and these politicians, it is very evident that they care about nothing but themselves, their families, their friends, and their allies. Nigerians are not part of the plan for a better country and development. Now, the president has said that there is no funds to run the country, but you can see they buy private jets, yachts, and all these things, cars for themselves, live a luxurious life. And this better explains, if Nigerians are not seeing this thing, it better explains that if we don't have activists, we don't have people that can speak up, we don't have an opposition that can hold the government accountable, we don't have agencies like the AFCC and ICPC that will note all these things and investigate some of these guys that are making things difficult in the country. But nothing happens at the end of the day. We are just left at our own peril. However, the Labour Party has urged INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu to intervene and request that the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner Sylvia Agu, that he should release the certified true copy to the legal team of the Labour Party. This is an urgent call on the INEC Chairman. Let them do as if they are not listening. Let them do as if they don't know what is happening. Let them turn blind eyes. Very soon, when the citizens wake up, they will be victims of this revolution. It is not a promise. It is something that will eventually come to pass. According to Showore said that the Tinubu-led administration would bring revolution faster. Sorry, please guys, don't forget to subscribe and also like and share, comment on this video to help us make more videos. Thank you.